Hello from Summit Lake here right underneath Mount Blue Sky. Today going to be hiking, obviously, Mount Blue Sky from Summit Lake. For a full trail guide on this, you can check the link in the description below. Bighorn sheep, we got mountain goats, and Aria is going absolutely bananas. This hike should be 5 miles, 2,000 feet of vert. This should be a quick video because this should be a quick hike for a lot of you. This is an easy 14er if you want to technically count it as that. You're driving up to like 13,000 feet and starting your hike from there. Let's get it. Mount Blue Sky, previously known as Mount Evans. Please don't at me. I didn't change the name. I don't care what you think about the old name. This is the new name. This is how it's going to rank on Google. There are a ton of ways to summit this mountain. Most popular would probably be from here. You could start from Echo Lake, which I'll link in the description below. You can definitely go from Bierstadt to Evans and back. There's a lot of, to Blue Sky and back. There's a lot of combinations. This is probably one of the easiest ways up, but it's not easy. You gain a lot of elevation, and just like any 14er, you need to be prepared for all the elements. Like today, you can see maybe some clouds rolling in that weren't supposed to, so we'll keep an eye on those and make sure they don't get electric. As of 2024, there is a fee and reservation required to do Mount Blue Sky, and I highly recommend having some advanced planning. If you're watching this video, I imagine you might be new to the 14ers. If so, I'll link some resources in the description below on what to pack, FAQ, all that fun stuff. I've done over 120 of them, so I have a bit of experience on hiking these suckers. Essentially, your goal, get to there, drop down, work your way through. You're not going to take this ridge, you're going to kind of be through it, work your way to the summit of Blue Sky, which is right there. This is entirely exposed to the elements, so you need to have a good weather window. Even if the weather says it's going to be good, just keep an eye on the clouds. They'll most likely be coming from that way and filling in pretty quickly since you're above really everything else in the area here. All right, on the summit of Mount Spalding, which is like a sub-summit of Blue Sky. You get a good look of what's ahead of you here, a good look over at Bierstadt as well for the first time, really. There's Bierstadt, path over, and again, you're gonna work that way to Blue Sky. Once you get to this little notch here, it could be very appealing and possible if you want a more difficult route to take the ridge here. However, the standard route is going to be down towards this cairn right here with the lake and Bierstadt in your background. So this is the way you want to go. That is looking back to that notch I showed you right there. So kind of just went across, and then looking ahead, there's this cairn and then this one, and you're gonna wrap around the side. Looking down to Abyss Lake, Bierstadt, that's the Sawtooth Ridge. Probably can't see it because there's no cars. The highway is right there. The summit is actually kind of right there. So beeline it right across here. Beautiful look down, a little glimpse at Abyss Lake, Bierstadt, Tour de Abyss route. Quite nice up here right now. The wind has died down a bit, so can't ask for much better. summit in view right there, looking down to where you parked at Summit Lake, and then the view of the way up. Sit. Weather really cleared up nice. The clouds that were looking bad earlier turned into nothing, and now the sun's coming out again, which is great. All right, summit of blue sky here. Have the summit to ourselves, which is really nice. There's some mountain goats up and about. Aria is hunting everything, but for now, enjoy the views. Clouds cleared up, and the weather that I was worried about is nothing, so that's cool. And then over to the observatory and the parking and bathrooms and highway. Aria and the mountain goat are having a standoff right now. I always feel so grateful when I can see mountain goats like that. It's my favorite animal. I love seeing them here in the wild. And even if Aria was scaring her away, it's cool to just settle her down and watch them in their natural environment. It's gonna be closer to 6 miles. If it's wrong, I'll put it in the description, but that's what my watch says. Vert, just about 2,200 feet, because we have to reclimb a bit back to Mount Spalding. Overall, Mount Blue Sky is the easiest 14er. I don't know, probably up there in consideration, but certainly one to check out if you're new to the 14ers. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and throw this video a like if you found it at all helpful. I have all the 14ers and many different routes up, many of them as well, so poke around the channel. You can help support the channel by shopping through virtual Sherpa gear. I got hats, stickers, shirts, all that fun stuff. And of course I have a Patreon if you want me to help plan your trip, want a one-on-one connection with me with any kind of questions, and just yeah, pick my brain on whatever you'd like. Be sure to subscribe not to miss any future hike related content. As always, thank you so much for watching. On behalf of Aria and myself, we'll see you all on the next adventure.